The Yu Menglong case has taken on some striking new developments. Before we get into the details, I'd like to say a few words. Since it's unlikely that this case will be solved anytime soon, a number of reports have recently emerged involving spiritual phenomena. For instance, psychics from Taiwan to the United Kingdom claim they can communicate with the spirit of Yu Menglong, through which he has revealed many shocking messages that help uncover the tangled clues behind this case. His master in Taiwan, Sun Durong, also said he dreamed of Yu crying non-stop for 5 hours, which inspired him to hold prayer ceremonies to help Yu's soul rest in peace. Meanwhile, some Taiwanese YouTubers have used EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, technology to talk with Yu Menglong, and have likewise obtained a series of startling revelations. In short, it seems that for now, we may have to rely on the spiritual world to solve this case. Or put another way, it has become a battle between good and evil across different dimensions, the one we live in, and the one where Yu Menglong's spirit exists. I understand that such information might be hard for some viewers to accept, especially for those who don't believe in the supernatural. So we encourage those who are skeptical to simply skip this part or just treat it as a story. One more update. Our channel will be adjusting its posting time to around 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We hope you'll stay tuned for the latest updates from our channel, and we sincerely thank you for your continued support. Alright, let's move on to today's main content. Latest message from Yu Menglong. Case solved in 2027, Xi Jinping and the fall of the CCP. According to commentator Dayu, a researcher specializing in traditional Chinese metaphysics, or as it's more commonly known today, Xuan Shui, meaning mystical studies, someone from this field recently contacted him with a startling message. The man claimed that the spirit of Yu Menglong had reached out, asking that certain information be made public. For those unfamiliar with Xuan Shui, it is rooted in the Taoism tradition, representing the branch most closely linked to the human realm. It deals with spiritual calculations and the flow of energy. Practitioners are typically very discreet, and those who truly possess ability are known for their caution. They do not speak lightly. When this individual reached out to Dayu, his tone was tense and hurried, as though something urgent had happened. He delivered several messages said to come directly from Yu Menglong's spirit. First, Yu hopes that people will continue to light a lamp for him, though Dayu isn't sure whether that means a lamp or candles, and he hopes someone knowledgeable can clarify. Second, Yu asked that people burn incense. Third, for those who are willing, he requested that people send money to him through the burning of spirit money, specifically gold ingots, known in Chinese as Jin Yuan Bao. The caller explained that Yu Menglong may need additional spiritual energy to open new channels of communication, allowing more messages to be transmitted, possibly to help him find more people willing to speak on his behalf. Fourth, for anyone still willing, he recommended setting up a longevity tablet, or Changsheng Pai, in a temple. In short, there are 4 rituals: light a lamp or candles, burn incense, burn gold ingots, and set up a longevity tablet. These offerings, he said, should continue for at least 3 years. If maintaining all 4 is too difficult, then simply setting up a longevity tablet in a temple would suffice. But that, too, should remain in place for 3 full years. According to him, Yu Menglong confirmed that this would be effective. He further suggested that, if possible, people should do the same for Chao Renliang. The same 4 rituals: candles, incense, gold ingots, and a longevity tablet. When asked why these actions are needed, the man explained that Yu Menglong and others fear they may soon lack sustaining energy. He added that through special metaphysical methods, he discovered that Yu Menglong died filled with deep unwillingness, suppressed, trapped in darkness, unable to see any light, living in an endless night. Using further metaphysical calculations, he concluded that the truth behind Yu Menglong's case may be revealed in the second half of 2027. He also mentioned that the truth about Chao Renliang's case might surface between 2027 and 2028. What's especially remarkable, according to Dayu, is that the YouTube channel 204 Files has recently begun using EVP technology in an attempt to contact Yu Menglong's spirit directly. In their latest live stream, titled Yu Menglong 3.0, they reportedly made around 20 attempts. During one session, the host asked, "When will your case be revealed to the public?" A captured voice replied, Qi 27, meaning 27. The source who contacted Daiyu insists this refers to the year 2027. We've previously reported that 2026 and 2027 correspond to the years of the fire horse and the fire goat in the traditional Chinese zodiac, years believed to mark the peak of crisis for Xi Jinping. Now for some background. Xi Jinping was born in 1953 under the water element, which means he'll face strong elemental clashes in the fire horse and fire goat years, 2026 and 2027. In Chinese metaphysics, fire overcomes water, symbolizing tension, conflict, and exposure. Historically, these years have often marked periods of political upheaval or leadership change in China. For Xi, whose power rests on stability and control, these two fiery years represent a volatile phase when external and internal forces may converge to challenge his dominance. The fire horse brings rapid, visible crises, public scandals, policy backlash, or geopolitical tension, while the fire goat burns more quietly, signaling internal purges, isolation, or consolidation of a weakened regime. In short, 2026-2027 could mark a decisive turning point in Xi Jinping's political destiny, a moment when the flames of ambition and control may begin to consume the very system he built. Back to the communication between 204 Files and Yu Menglong's spirit. What follows is even more striking. The host asked whether Yu had been sacrificed. A voice replied simply, "Yes." Then they asked, "At the time of the incident, who most wanted you to die?" Their device recorded a distinctly clear voice answering, "Uncle Hat," in Pinyin, Mao Zishu. Surprisingly, that phrase is Chinese internet slang for the CCP's public security police, meaning the police officers present at the scene, the CCP's own security forces, were the ones who most wanted Yu Menglong dead. This revelation aligns with what British psychic T.Y. William revealed on September 23rd, when she said in her live stream that Yu Menglong told her there were very bad police present at the scene. It shows that this case goes far beyond the entertainment industry's manipulation of celebrities. When the police are involved, it signals direct official and ideological intervention, making the case far more complex. Third, the host asked, "At the highest level, who does this matter involve?" The recording captured three unmistakable characters: Xi Jinping. At the time we produced this report, that live stream had not yet been released, meaning many details remain undisclosed. We will wait for 214 Files to publish the full recording before continuing our analysis. Still, if all this information proves true, even this alone shows that from the very beginning, we were on the right track. That the highest figure behind this entire affair is Xi Jinping himself. That explains why a nationwide online suppression campaign was launched and why, even after more than a month, no visible progress has been made in the investigation. Because, how could there be an investigation when the person behind this murder case is none other than the supreme leader of the ruling party? Things, it seems, are becoming clearer and clearer. Next, we move on to the predictions made by British psychic T.Y. William regarding the fate of one of the perpetrators in the Yu Menglong case. Song Yiren. Song Yiren, your karma is sealed, you're next. On October 20th, British psychic T.Y. William, who earlier claimed she had been contacted by Yu Menglong's spirit and received shocking revelations about his death, returned to YouTube for a live stream after her channel had been restricted from posting videos. The broadcast carried a notable title, Song Yiren, your fated and karma has been sealed, you are next, to get your bad karma for your evil. Throughout the stream, TY repeatedly reminded viewers that her psychic reading was for entertainment purposes only, emphasizing that she had to be cautious with her words since Song Yiren was allegedly suing people online, including other celebrities. In her reading, Tai claimed that Song Yiren, born May 7, 1993, had a dark aura and was allegedly tied to the scandal surrounding Yu Menglong's death. She described Song as arrogant, difficult to work with, and even bullying her co-stars on set, adding that many Chinese and Taiwanese celebrities had unfollowed or distanced themselves from her because they know the truth. The psychic warned that Song is now facing heavy karma, predicting her career collapse, financial ruin, and eventual exile, imprisonment, or even death, as retribution for her alleged actions. Tai further claimed that Song might be hiding in China or abroad, possibly Japan, France, or Malaysia, and that the Chinese entertainment industry has turned its back on her. Using tarot cards, Tai drew ominous messages like, "Tell the truth. You can't run but you cannot hide," and "The castle you live in will crumble." She compared Song's arrogance to the gingerbread man, the English fairy tale cookie who bragged, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." After escaping from everyone who tried to catch it, the gingerbread man was tricked by a cunning fox, who pretended to help it cross a river but ultimately opened its mouth and devoured it. The tale serves as a metaphor for those who believe they can outrun justice or consequences, only to be betrayed and destroyed by their own arrogance. Applied to Song Yiren's situation, Tai warned that karma will catch her no matter how fast she runs. Tai also alleged that Song was using black magic and legal threats to protect herself and silence others. She went further, claiming that international agencies such as the CIA and FBI were now paying attention to Yu Menglong's case, which she believed could soon expose deep corruption in China's entertainment industry. In closing, Tai declared that Yu Menglong's fans and a group of brave celebrities would ultimately bring him justice, concluding with a statement. She thinks she can get away with it, but she doesn't see it coming. Karma has no expiration date. Now, another mystery is shaking China's political stage. Qin Gang reappears after 2 years. Qin Gang reappears after 2 years? Same secret detention as Yu Menglong? 2 years after mysteriously vanishing, former Chinese Foreign Minister Qin Gang has suddenly reappeared, and the location is sending chills down everyone's spine. Recent photos circulating on overseas social media allegedly show Qin smiling and posing for pictures at Beijing's Qihao Art Center, the very same complex where actor Yu Menglong was rumored to have been secretly detained before his death, and where some believe his body may still be hidden. For those who have followed the Yu Menglong case, this feels like anything but coincidence. British psychic T.Y. William, in her widely discussed recordings, revealed that multiple underground chambers beneath clubs and art centers in Beijing were being used to hold political and entertainment figures in isolation, including Yu Menglong. Now, Qin Gang's sudden appearance at that exact location has reignited speculation that he too may have been imprisoned there during his disappearance. Qin's story remains one of the most baffling mysteries in Chinese politics. Once a rising star personally trusted by Xi Jinping, Qin quickly ascended from foreign ministry spokesperson to ambassador to the United States, to foreign minister, and finally to state counselor in 2023, becoming the youngest official ever to hold that rank. But on June 25, 2023, after meetings with Vietnamese and Russian diplomats, he vanished overnight. A month later, he was quietly dismissed, setting a record as the shortest-serving foreign minister in CCP history. The party later announced that Qin's removal was due to personal matters. Vice Minister Hua Chunying claimed his case involved only an affair with TV host Fu Shaoqian, who herself has since disappeared as well. During that time, rumors of secret detention, internal discipline, or even death by injection spread widely on Chinese social media. Meanwhile, outlets such as the Washington Post reported that Qin had been reassigned to a minor post under the foreign ministry, though staff at that office denied any knowledge of such an appointment. And now, 2 years later, Qin reappears, alive, calm, and smiling at Qihao. Observers can't help but ask, why there and why now? Political commentator Wang He told the Epoch Times that Xi Jinping may still be holding a card on Qin Gang, noting that his soft landing suggests his mistakes weren't too serious. Wang added that Xi's foreign affairs system depends heavily on personal loyalty, and without trusted diplomats like Qin, Xi cannot easily conduct a full purge. He speculated that Qin's reemergence could signal a quiet political recalibration, or serve as a warning to others inside the party. In the final segment of today's report, we take a look at a viral video sweeping across social media, capturing a scene the Chinese people have long been waiting for. Collapse of the CCP video explodes online. The freedom Chinese people have dreamed of is finally here. The case of mainland Chinese actor Yu Menglong continues to ignite outrage across China. Public anger toward the communist authorities is intensifying as citizens accuse the regime of disregarding human life and silencing dissent. Now, a viral online video has set social media ablaze, imagining a China after the fall of the CCP, where people finally enjoy freedom, human rights, and the right to vote. The video, reposted by YouTuber Cold Finance, shows the kind of scenes Chinese people have dreamed of for decades. Officials pledging to protect citizens' rights, open mayoral elections in Shanghai, long lines of voters casting their ballots, political prisoners reunited with their families, and Mao Zedong's statue being pulled down as the Mao Memorial Hall is renamed the Transitional Justice Museum. Citizens cheer as a teacher announces earlier school dismissals. Moviegoers line up for a new June 4 film, Beijing, Beijing, which breaks box office records. Lawmakers applaud the passing of a Workers' Rights Act, and judges openly try former communist officials for corruption. Online, the reactions are explosive. Watching this feels amazing. This is the true Chinese dream, and freedom is life's most precious value. Overseas Chinese echo the sentiment, blessing the people of China, praising the video's powerful message, and urging action. If hundreds of millions rise up, the CCP could fall in minutes. Many believe that only by fighting for freedom themselves can the Chinese people stop tragedies like Yu Menglong's from repeating. Some even call for reopening Beijing's 798 complex to rescue Yu Menglong, Chao Renliang, and other missing young artists, demanding justice for all victims of political abuse. Meanwhile, Yu Menglong's death has triggered a massive movement known as the Three Withdrawals. Citizens publicly quitting the Chinese Communist Party, the Youth League, and the Young Pioneers. Across China and overseas, thousands have declared their withdrawal from the party every day, calling the regime corrupt and beyond redemption. One man from Tianjin confessed, "For 30 years I believed in the CCP. Now I see it's a group of demons controlling my country." Others, from Shandong to Hong Kong to Canada, say Yu Menglong's case shattered their faith completely. They call it a spiritual awakening. The moment they saw the CCP for what it truly is. According to the Vision Times, 13 residents of Linyi City, Shandong Province, stated, "From the death of Hu Xinyu to the live organ harvesting of Falun Gong practitioners, from the staged Tiananmen self-immolation incident to the tragic fall of Yu Menglong. All of these are the result of the Communist Party's corruption and incompetence. It seems heaven truly intends to wipe out the Communist Party. We hereby declare our withdrawal from all party and youth league organizations." According to the Global Tuodong Service Center, tens of thousands now renounce the CCP daily, with totals surpassing 453 million worldwide. The message from millions of voices, both inside and outside China, is clear. The people are awakening, and the desire for freedom is unstoppable. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to drop this icon in the comments to help us beat the YouTube algorithm. If you found this analysis valuable, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.